decided to go with this guy because, as I was explained, it's very forgiving. The maintenance is relatively simple, and I can take a node here. Let me see if I can find one off the side here. Yeah, I could take a guy like this, and I can stick it into new soil, new water, and grow a whole new plant. So that was really dope, and yeah, I'm very excited to get this journey started again. I've owned so many plants in my life, and them shits just have not survived moves. Blame the nomadic nature, blame whatever, but it's always like a journey, or not a journey, but it's always interesting start when, never mind, I'm just gonna cut this. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Hey, seeing what it do?
Dropping shit, it's like an anvil. Give me mouth with no enamel. They be locked into my channel. That little dial is off limits. Pop out, set them, then I phantom. Moto cab be on my sandals. Make the chickens do the canvas. Good, buzz, kidding. It's some new racks in my diet. If we talking, keep it quiet. Niggas know you all your life, but once you drop, they will not buy it. Bought some shit, it's on the high end. In the lead, and we not tying. And the sun is hella vibrant like papaya. Marijuana. Same color as iguana, got a pair of new katana, cut her off and make her wonder. They like, you don't act your age, I find it funny, I'm 300. They like, you don't look your age, it's all the praise to all the water. Hold up. I ain't in my final stages, room to grow, I'm still a larva. Had to open up my mouth, it's so much power, so much power. I've been growing by the second, by the minute, by the hour. If you see me with a glass, just know it's full enough to shower. Plant a seed and then devour, no more roaches on the... Thought you walked in with the drip, but nigga know you smellin' sour. Baby, knowing I'ma keep it, seeing color, you a Lima. Only judged by the most high, like fuck a panel. Bopping shit, it's like an anvil. Give me mouth with no enamel. They be locked into my channel. That little dial is off limits. Pop out, set them, then I phantom. Moto cab be on my sandals. Make the chickens do the Campbell. Yeah, make the chickens do the... It's like regardless of it, she gon' keep me. These niggas be talking, but it's fucking cheaply. All of my music is on repeat. Show you the way you was fucking sheeping. Nigga.
I'm not in my final stage, it's room to grow, I'm still a larva. In our society, we often deal in finality. We often hear, have you reached your goal? Have you reached a point? And we overlook so much of the nuance, so much of the journey, so much of the now, how much growth is happening second to second, you know, minute to minute. We've all seen or heard, you're exactly where you need to be. But when you take away the words of it and just like actually feel it, it hits your soul differently. You are literally exactly where you need to be. You couldn't be in any other moment other than this moment now. I rarely ever move in haste. I'm not sped up or doing too much for my own comfort. And it's not to say that like my moves are calculated or anything like that. I just practice more of a movement meditation. I'm very comfortable with the now. I've already given my hopes, my dreams, my desires, my aspirations to the universe. So all I have to do is just watch, wait, and listen. And when those doors appear, when those doors make themselves available, it's just as simple as walking through them at that point. And the best part about that is it's just leading to another journey. It's not like when I put things out, I'm asking for the final versions of these things. You know, I want to keep growing when I hit the point of actually getting what I want, being where I want to be. I don't want it to just stop because that's the dream I achieved. I want to continue to evolve.
I don't believe in coincidences. Everything's a sign. Synchronicities be reminding me that I'll be fine. I leave the past behind because I know it don't define me, so I'll just dismiss it kindly if my mind tries to remind me. And even though there's ups and downs, I still see life as flawless. I always trust the process cause I know there's always progress. I'm always taking L's, but they lessons. Never losses, lessons turning into blessings. So my L's will win regardless. When I'm faced with rejection, I believe it's redirection, which leads me to believe that it's gonna lead to my protection. And I don't expect to struggle, but believing that it's destined brings me peace of mind, knowing that it leads to my progression.
Damn, this is sick. Beat. This might be the new trend. Just coming into fucking abandoned houses and doing shit, nigga.
I was about to say, ain't this your like second? I saw that video.
I have very poppable limbs, so don't be alarmed.
I'm a Rice Krispie treat.
Do you think it's healthy?
To pop your limbs?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like...
I've never looked it up before, that's why I like to ask people.
I believe it's just like a bubble that forms. I can't remember what specific part of the body or the under the skin parts, but it's a bubble that forms, and when you hear the pop, it's that bubble popping.
Really?
Yeah.
That's all it is?
Yes, that's
no
it.
signs of
No.
deterioration?
Not no arthritis or anything like that. Just quickly off subject. I've been reading this book, and it's self-care for Sagittarius.
I'm sorry, because I can't see shit.
Yes, it's self-care for Sagittarius.
Yes.
And
Sounds like me.
right,
Sounds like for me.
right. It's perfect. I found out that it is very normal for sciatic nerve pains or tension in the lower back and stuff for Sagittarius.
Why?
Because our centaur focuses on muscle-wise our hips and our thighs, and if your hips or your thighs feel discomfort, 9 times out of 10 your back does. So back exercises are important for a Sagittarius. Hip exercises and just anything that works out your lower body, because that half man, half horse, the horse part.
Yeah.
You gotta work your beastly characteristics.
Wow.
Like, yeah, you gotta. It's cool. It's cool.
I've never thought about it that way, but it makes perfect sense.
It literally makes so much sense. I was reading, I was just like, wow, I want to go deeper into this. Now, I definitely am. Like, I had pinched a nerve, a sciatic nerve or something like that in my lower back.
Yeah.
I was serving, and
Serving coke? Like,
no. I was a server at Applebee's. I was serving. Yeah, while I was serving, I pinched the sciatic nerve, and I wasn't able to bend down for like 2 or 3 days without any type of like pain or tension. And cat cow just seemed like it was doing the job, and I just cat cowed for like 15 to 30 minutes, and I just got up feeling like a brand new person. It's perfect.
You should try a bridge variation too. Like,
I don't have what is it? Upper body strength? Is that what that would take?
No. So like usually with the bridge, like you would kind of just come up all the way, and you're just like kind of tilting your hips. But with the variation for like the sciatica nerve, you're just kind of, it's like a gentle kind of tilt of the pelvis. So it's like, it's very subtle. But I had a similar issue with mine, which is why I was so interested in what you were saying about the book. But it's like,
I'm gonna find the page for you before you leave.
Yes. But yeah, I was like, it was a struggle. Like that shit was kind of depressing.
Right.
I couldn't do like normal, like trying to tie a shoe or some shit. Like, it's just horrible pain. And I'm like, what to
like,
do?
I just dropped something. I'm just bending down to pick it up. Why does it hurt
I
so
look
much?
old as fuck. Like, I look elderly.
The hesitation and the getting back up, like,
Man.
because you just felt that in your lower back, like.
Crazy. But that was like one of the exercises that I did.
It's funny that's you mentioned that as well. Also from my book, I got a Pilates stretch, or just like kind of walk through. They were like, you lay on your back with your hands on your side, like literally what you were just doing, but raise your leg and then bring it back down, and then do the same on the other side. I didn't realize that that's what I was doing. Interesting. So I was helping myself without helping myself.
Yeah.
Perfect. But yeah, I definitely like your version better because I didn't have to come off the.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. It definitely was like, I almost didn't think that it was gonna work, because I'm like, it doesn't feel like I'm doing anything. But it's such a subtle movement, it just helps relieve that pressure.
I'm gonna remember that.
This person I am right now, this cool ass, dope ass, cute ass motherfucker, this is not the final him. I know that. You know that. Like, you know that for yourself. You're not at your final destination. I've opened myself up so much over time, opened my heart up, opened my mind up, been ready to receive, and have received so much information, and I'm still turning that information into kinetic energy. I'm still moving with it. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. There's no finality to this shit, and that's what's like the most exciting thing to me.
And the power of your perspective is really a dangerous weapon. I could be going through hell at peace in a mental state of heaven. We tend to let our perspectives hold us back from our blessings. We didn't ask to be here, so we gotta make the best of it. Am I wrong? But give me a second, y'all. I done lost my spot. Keep it going. Keep it going. We're gonna switch it up. My hypothetical husband, someone that likes the way we work, type of guy that always liked to put his family first, tapped it with the spirit, doesn't have to go to church, meditating daily so his conscience is the word. See, he's feeling his emotions so he can heal through the motions, and he's reading and believing so he can achieve all of his goals, and he just be knowing deep all in my soul, and I don't even freestyle, but I'm gonna keep it going. Ooh, and I appreciate the patience. That's all confidence is about. Give me yourself grace, and I'm really out here doing this. I'm very proud of myself. It's because I've been taking care of my mental health.